Starting out on our day's tour of Mumbai, Bombay, as Yamini, our lovely guide, chooses to call it. Having grown up here, she finds it difficult to use the new name. I'm taking this video in part to capture the streets of this huge city. Traffic, it's fairly early, it's about 10, it's just before 10, and so I gather this is not really rush hour, but nevertheless there's a fair bit of traffic, but nothing clogging the arterial thoroughfares. And as you can see, traffic moving very smoothly. Not something that I had expected, thinking about what Bombay, Mumbai was going to be like. So it's actually quite an orderly city, particularly when one thinks that it is inhabited by 22 million people. One of the things that of course we have noticed is that there is an almost continual smog pall hanging over the city, at least in the early morning. There seems to be some disagreement as to whether this is haze or smoke or smog. Nevertheless, I don't think any of us are experiencing any difficulties breathing, so that's a good thing. Whether or not this could lead to long-term respiratory difficulties if you were a permanent inhabitant of the city is another matter, of course. Anyway, unfortunately, Lady Darjeeling is not with us today. Her stomach is still quite upset. She has opted to stay in the confines of our room, watching CNN and reading. So she will be missed, and also she will miss a shopping opportunity that Yamina had decided that she might like. I think it was called something India. I'm just going to ask, what was the store that Corinne wanted to visit? Fab India. Fab India. I've just been. Anyway, I guess it's a large chain, so she probably will be able to visit it elsewhere in any of the other larger cities, namely Delhi, that we'll be visiting at the end of our trip. So there's still hope for power shopping for Lady Darjeeling. Bit of a gentle roller coaster of a ride. We're just passing the series of cricket pitches that line the area just across from the seawall promenade. Gymkhana is what Yamini has referred to them as. And interestingly enough, when we were on our tour yesterday, any open alleyway space between apartment buildings was often filled with a number of lads playing cricket with a tennis ball in some instances. So a ball and a bat of whatever kind seems to be universal. Just going to pan across the road. See if I can get a more of a close-up of some of the buildings.
Which one?
Around the curve of the bay.
Now, which governor is that? The governor of the state? Oh, yeah. He's elected. Appointed by...
Central government.
Oh.
The appointments are given by the central government. parliament is dissolved and we have a governor who is imposed, he has no power.
Oh, he's like, so he's appointed by the president. And the president has no power.
Political discussion is going on behind me, as you may well be able to gather.
He does not have the power to decide it.
Like the lieutenant governor.
It's actually it's a bit of a holdover British parliamentary system. Because we have the same system. We have the same system.
Are these, can one swim on these beaches?
No, not at all.
Okay.
If you are ready for anything, then you can swim.
What is anything?
Meaning, it's too polluted.
Oh, okay. Yemeni has just said that the beaches, although they're lovely sand beaches, the water itself is far too polluted to allow.
Not recommended.
It's not recommended to swim there, which is too bad because, of course, it's a lovely beach.
We have a lot of missions taking place. Like idols are involved. There are also people going and they will post.
Anyway, just wanted to capture a little bit of the flavor of the wide boulevards in parts of this city that we've been on so far. Again, traffic is probably a lot lighter given the fact that it's Saturday morning. Yemeni said that the train ride in for her to come and meet us at our hotel, the train of course wasn't again as crowded. Many of the businesses, private businesses in particular, work basically until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, whereas banks and government offices, lazy people, according to Sunil, our previous driver, have Saturdays off. Okay, over and out for now. Arrivederci.